just right. It's been a while since I've had seasoned and cooked meat. Something so simple yet so full of flavor. I'll also say it's not easy to sate a dragon's appetite. Although you do understand that you didn't have to offer me any. I am quite capable of feeding myself. And in my true form, I don't even bother making meals. Hunt it, kill it, eat it. It's as simple as that when you're a beast. But I'll do admit that it's a nice change of pace to have something more civilized in my human form like this. Hey, do not misunderstand. do not take yourself so highly. Just because it would have been rude of me to refuse doesn't mean that I've not had better food before. For all I could say, you could have seared the venison a little longer, gone lighter on the sage, and perhaps added a bit more of pepper. To be honest, what I'm getting at is you are nowhere near a trained cook, and that's coming from someone who never cooks at all. Nevertheless, it was still food, and now that we're finished, how about some music, eh? I've been fancying that bass that goes Play me that one. Oh, come on. You have finished eating. There is nothing left on your plate. And by the way, I am not even going to ask where you got those from, you little sneaky thief. So go on already. Entertain me. Oh, don't give me that again. There's too cold. You've been next to useless the last few nights because of that excuse. You delicate little thing. To be honest, I would think you were making it up if I didn't hear how your flute's been squeaking when you lose control of your breath. The cold air really does hurt your throat, huh? Unbelievable. Who knew keeping a human on hand would be so troublesome? Yes, you feed yourself, and you haven't managed to die of exposure yet. But that's been mostly because of me. If I didn't keep you warm every night, you would have frozen to death a week ago. Although, it is truly cold today. In fact, I might be able to solve more than one of your current problems. I didn't want to mention this, but I don't think your feeble splashing about in the icy steam nearby has kept you sufficiently clean. You could do with a proper hot bath. Now come, follow me. You seem at a loss of words. I wasn't going to reveal this to you so readily, human, but this was the reason I chose to stay in this cave. It's one of my older haunts, and a pleasant one at that. We dragons do not only hoard treasures made by material goods. Nature's bounty is rich enough for us to lay claim of it as well. That is, when there's a great enough source for it. This cavern hot springs have been somehow a mystery for the locals for a few generations. So thankfully I haven't had to scare off any human bathers since I found it for myself. But I will allow you to use it if it will keep you clean and warm, and most importantly, keep you playing for me. I've become accustomed to your music, and it would be pointless to let you stay in with me if you weren't giving me such enjoyment every day. I confess I am actually quite eager for this. I haven't been down here since you showed up, after all. Hey, what are you staring at? And how thick is your head, human? Why do you think I'd be shedding my clothes? I'm not going to just sit by and watch you use my hot spring for yourself. I'm going to use it too, obviously. So do not idle him. Are you gonna bathe or not? I'm not waiting for you. Oh, yes. This is perfect. It is a pity, though. The other hot springs I frequent are on the high open mountainside. They are so large that I can even spread my wings and soak them in the hot water. Though this one I can only enjoy it in my human form. But it is quite hot, and that is just how I like it, regardless of what shape I take. And what are you still doing over there? Get off your clothes and come enjoy the water already. You should be thankful I even brought you here. Dragons do not give up the secrets of their hoard so easily. Do you wish to insult me? Oh, I see. You're a shy one. Is that it? Somehow, I didn't expect you to be so modest. What are you afraid of? Don't want me looking at your body and thinking you're ugly or something. Please, you humans put so much value on physical appearance. It's downright pitiable. And besides, personally, I couldn't care less about that. It's the eyes that draw me to one of your kind, and your eyes remind me of jewels. Anyway, go ahead and strip already. I won't look, if that makes you feel any better. And you won't have to worry once you get in either. This mineral water is cloudier than a bard's morals. Now. Wait. This water is hot and needs to be eased in slowly if you're not used to it. Oh, your face when you realized just how hot it was. I didn't even know your mouth could stretch and twist at the same time. I'll laugh at you if I wish. A fool deserves to be laughed at. Oh, try and splash me if you must, but I must say, my tolerance for the heat is much higher than yours, dear imbecilic. I would suggest you trying to calm down and staying still so you can adjust more easily to the water. There you go. See, when you respect it, the hot water is actually very good. You can just soak in it for a while, but when you want to get down to scrubbing, there is a little bowl of soap and a few different sized pumice stones on the ledge there. Though I am running low on soap, maybe you should fetch us some more the next time you go gathering supplies. Then you can even wash your clothes with it too. Or better yet, just find yourself some warmer clothes in general. It's been growing too cold for that summer cloak of yours to keep you warm. To say nothing of that flimsy tunic and those paper-fit shoes. I'm loath to admit it, but you're in my care now. One way or another, I need my personal performance to be in top shape. If you'd like me to, I could fly over to that village again and scare them into the fields for a while, so you would have the run of the place. I can't imagine you holding much fondness of any of them, since they gave you up for a dragon's meal. You could take whatever you wanted. You need to think about it. I am a little shocked, but have it your way. Just don't think too long. The autumn's coming swiftly, and I can't have you dying on me when your music is so pretty. Also, they say laughter is good for the heart, and your foolhardiness is becoming an increasing source of amusement. Nothing to say to that, Just that flat expression of annoyance again. One of these days, human, I'll find a way for my insults to get through you. And then you whimper and cry and fly into a rage and finally scream at me until you're hoarse. By the stars, your hide is tougher than mine, unless you're simply absent of a brain. Just what do I have to say to make you upset with me? Say that I hate you, that I despise you. Oh, well, that's not something I can say right now about you. But I'll tell you what I do despise. That smarmy grin on your face. Stop smiling at me like that. You're giving me the chills down my spine. I didn't think that was possible in a water this hot. Maybe try washing your face instead. You had a smudge in your jaw since this morning. I did tell you just now, so get to washing up already. And hand me one of those pumice stones while you're at it, won't you? My human skin's been itching for a good scrub. Yes, the big one, if you please. Oh, I've been missing this since you arrived. I couldn't risk letting you know at first, but I think it's worth it now to be able to enjoy my hot spring again. You're missing a spot, you know. Yes you are. Maybe your arms are too short or just your spine is too long, but there's a mark on your lower back that you keep skipping over. No, it's lower down. No, on the right. No, you're... For the love of God, you're annoying me. Just please, let me do it for you, for God's sake. Stand still, don't flinch about it. It's driving me crazy that you can't reach it. Here, I'll get it for you. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scrub it so hard. I can see your skin getting all red. I'll be more gentle. Just relax. You're tense enough to fire an arrow from the ball of your shoulders. It's not like I'm going to hurt you. I haven't harmed a hair on your head yet, have I? So calm down, keep your back to me and let me work. Never thought I'd see the day where I was scrubbing a human's delicate back like I'm some sort of caretaker. But I have been given grief for days thinking about this spot, Where in the world did you lay down to get this much grime here? No matter. I'll wash it all away for you. There. It seems to be all clean. But I can't scrub off these marks. How exactly did you manage to get those? Oh, I didn't realize these are scars across your back, and they're old, but some of these must have been such deep wounds when you received them. I see. This one starts here and trails all the way over to here. God. That's just the one I can see clearly. There are a few others fading too, aren't there? The same pattern here, across to here. And this one scarred over roughly because it was so deep. At least on each end. I didn't expect this. There's a story written here in your flesh. You were lashed, weren't you? And not just once to leave a pattern like this. It must have happened at least twice, maybe 3 times between healing. Oh, you haven't looked at your back for a long time. Does it upset you? Oh, well, it's not that terrible, honestly. I've seen far worse scarring from such punishment. Your scars are faint enough that I didn't even notice that they were right away. I promise, it's nothing to be upset about. Your skin could have been damaged more drastically. It's actually a miracle that is as smooth and soft as it is. Yes, I am telling the truth. Have you seriously not at least touched your back for that long? It's only rough in a few lines of scars, like right here and then down here, at the ends of the lashes, and the middle is just a bit dark in tone, but your skin is in very good shape overall. I see now why you cowered away from me. How long has it been since someone else touched your back? If you haven't even done it yourself, well, you're still breathing, aren't you? It's not like it hurts, and besides, your back is actually very comely. I think the scars only highlight how flawless the rest of your skin is. In your spine, your waist flares out your hips very nicely. All of your skin is just so perfect. For a human, that is. No, I mean, no. Well, my hands weren't wandering. I was just checking for more scars. So I could let you know that aren't any beneath the middle of your back, and you seemed upset about it, so I just wanted to be sure that I could tell you that you don't need to feel bad about it. Even if you never look at yourself because you feel that way, take it from someone who's been looking at you right now. You have nothing to feel self-conscious about. And like I said before, you humans care too much for something so trivial. All of you are going to grow old and wrinkle anyway. So just enjoy your youth while it's in full bloom. Because your back won't always look this perfect. Why are you laughing at me? I didn't mean to pinch your sides with my hands. I just got a bit enthusiastic, let's put it like this. I forgot how you humans are so ticklish pretty much everywhere. I'm sorry, I'll stop. What? No. Dragons are not ticklish. Our scales protect us. What about our human forms? No, we're still immune to such nonsense. Just stay right there. Don't even try it. It was an accident of my part. If you actually tried it, then, well, I'm gonna put you underwater until you drown, so stay on your side of the pool. You're seriously too much for me to handle, you know that? First keeping you warm, then hoping you feed yourself, clothe yourself, and now even bathing you. And now I have to keep you from attacking me. Next thing I know, you want another bedtime story. Oh, I spoke in jest, you spoiled little thing. Once was quite enough. And after we get out and dry you off, I'm sure you won't have any problems falling asleep. The hot water and then the cool air, as long as you're leaning against my scales, will be more than relaxing enough for you. In fact, you already look like you're floating, with your eyes so soft and your shoulders so relaxed. I have never shared this treasure with anyone before, so be prepared to show your gratitude come the sunrise. I expect to hear your pretty flute singing, along with the birds of dawn.